Chuck Diesel.
What's good, homies? What's good, man? Finally, we up in the joint, man. That damn Streamlabs OBS, man. I'm about to just roll with the regular OBS, man. Man, I done spent shit, man. I probably spent about $400 or $500 on just things to shit. If you want to add the laptop and everything, man. I bought this laptop to be able to stream a certain way, and man, this Streamlabs giving me the blues, man. I might have to roll with the pay with a different program, man. But I appreciate y'all being patient, man, and hanging in the joint, man. I'm talking about this joint giving BOA the blues, man. It's always something finicky about the connection. Kodum, what up, man? First on deck for show. AJ, what's happening, man? Second in the building. Kevin Barone, what up, KB? Dizar, what's up, man? Legend, what's happening, man? Trolling, hi, what's up with you, bro? Sit strong, I see you, Kev. JT, what up, boss? Julian Buffer, what's good, bro? Mo Hall, what's happening? Primal Fitness, shalom, fam. Lou, what up, man? Manuel, what up, bro? Country Cub, what up, Kenfolk? Iman Perry, what up, bro? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try Zoom, man. I can't really handle that thing, man. I gotta try something else, man. Salute Nunya, what's good, bro? Abdullah, what's up, man? What's happening? I'm checking my levels, man. Look like y'all can hear me loud and clear, man. So I ain't gonna even ask that question. Keon, what up, bro? Ernesto, what's happening, man? Legacy T, what up, bro? Good to see you in the joint. Steven Rodriguez, ripping that Newark NJ, what up, man? Remy Red, what's happening? Peace to my brother Abdullah, man. Let's get the people, man, a few minutes to get in. I know y'all been waiting for a minute, man, but let's get the people a few minutes to get in. AJ, what up, bro? It's crazy, man. I had that joint ready, man. I had the Nikon Z7 shut up, man. Went and bought some on-camera lights, man. Went and bought because it don't have a flip screen on it, man. So I bought a Joby stand, man, to put my phone in, use my phone as a monitor for the, you can touch the focus and everything on the phone, man. This damn app, man, I'm telling you, bro. But the show must go on, man. Q Knox, Awaki Copeland, what's good, man? June, what up? SJ3, my brother in the building, what up with you, bro? P Jones, what up, man? Let's give the people about another minute, man. We give them a cold fire to arrive before we show enough go live, man. So I appreciate everybody being in the joint, man. Let me make this volume a little bit hotter on this mic, man. All right, I kind of want the volume on the mic to be a little hot. So let's get ready to do this thing, man. 10 things that prove you still got some beta. Ten things that prove you still got some beta in you and how to get it out. Now, I feel like these guys be so in their feelings, man, about everything, even though it don't have nothing to do with them, that I'm going to give this disclaimer like I always do. This is not a direct attack on anyone because I don't know enough about anyone to attack them directly. But what this is some things that I see going on that represent beta, that represent simping. And the goal of becoming the most alpha version of yourself is to eradicate the simp that's in you, eradicate the beta that's in you. And it's not an easy task. So I'm not going to sit here and point the finger and look down at anyone, man. It takes years to rid yourself completely of the beta in you. And this is the thing. You never completely rid yourself of the beta in you. You just submerge it to where the beta energy doesn't entice you to follow its lead into some beta male simp mangina activity. But the beta always has the possibility of popping back out. You got to go years. You got to go years being up on your alpha game, man, being up on your pimp game, being up on your real man outlook before you can look up and say, hey, you know what, man, I ain't never falling back to that beta. But it's hard, bro. It's hard. Let's get into this, man. Blaze, what up? Khalil, I see you, bro. SO, what up? McKenzie, what up? YMC, my brother, what it do, man? Mod Squad in the building. All right, let's get this. There are some things that men do regularly that aren't necessarily attributed to being beta, because there are some looming things out there that we see and we know for a fact they're beta. But here's some things that men do regularly, and they may not view these things as beta. First thing is this: feeling proud of letting women use you for dedicated sex and whining and dining. Men feel proud to say that there's about 10 women who use me for dedicated sex and whining and dining. All of this because they get the sex. For them, the woman's sex is worth them giving her dedicated sex and whining and dining her, and who knows whatever else they do. But what do I mean when I say dedicated sex? I mean sex that's dedicated to pleasing her. And so much, in fact, that you don't even care if you're not pleased. Dedicated to pleasing her. I want you to think about how beta it is to sign up to have any type of extended relationship or extended interaction with the woman where your job is to please her, and you are happy to do that just because that means she stays in your life. See, there's things that we do that we just don't see all the way through. You have to see all the way through to the end result, but you can't skip the steps. You can't say, okay, I meet the woman. If I date her, then I might get sex from her. No, you got to think about each and every step, each and every date, each and every call, each and every moment you spend trying to entice this woman to give you some sex. And then in the end, you're so concerned about having sex with her more than once that you don't even focus on pleasure. What the hell is the purpose of sex if it ain't pleasure? Well, of course, we know the purpose of sex is to procreate, but we talking about on some pimp shit right now. What's the purpose of doing all that to get a woman for her sex? If all you going for is sex, you don't want no baby with her, you don't even want no pleasure? That makes no sense. It's beta as hell to pursue a woman all that time for sex, and then when you get the sex, your goal is to please her. You mean tell me you pursued a woman, wine and dine her all that time so you could come back and say, hey, I pleased her? Come on, man. That's beta as hell, bro. The outlook, the action is, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Taking a woman out is not beta. Taking a woman out is not beta. What you do doesn't make you beta. It's the intent that you have when you do it. You understand? My little bro, Young Clinks, likes to say, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And that's true. But on a deeper level, it's what you intend to accomplish by what you do. Like, if you go to college because you have a business idea and you want to be able to run the business side of it, so you go and get a business degree, and then you get out of college and start your own business, that's totally different than going to college with the intent of getting a job. It's totally different. Both of them are satisfactory to the people who do them, so I'm not knocking either one of them, but I'm telling you about the different outlooks. It's the same principle as if you are whining and dying in a woman and you want the sex. Let me tell you something. I've always been under the mindset it doesn't matter if I don't have sex with the woman but one time, because no matter how it goes, I'm liable to only want to have sex with her one time. My thing is this: I am not going to pursue a woman, wine and dine her, treat her like a queen, and then on the back end, when it's time for her to give me the payoff, I'm going to pay her that too. That's beta, bro. Beta as hell. It don't even make a bit of sense to do it. So if you feel proud and you brag about having a bunch of women who use you for dedicated sex and whining and dining, and you don't get shit out of it, but the opportunity to please her. Come on, bruh. That don't make no sense, bruh. Another thing is this, man. Now, I just said all that. Some people going to be in their feeling. They're going to say something about BOA, but let me tell you something. Caring about others people's judgment of you is one of the most beta mindsets you can have. Of course, man, listen, I want to be the Don. I want to be the alpha Don data of this information. I want you guys to, when somebody says, hey, man, who really gives the rawest, truest information, man, about how to deal with women in the world, man, and the most high and everything, just about being a man. Hey, man, yeah, I want y'all to say BOA. I want y'all to turn people on to Dr. BOA. I can't lie and tell you I don't. But if it comes down to somebody saying, man, BOA don't know nothing. And they don't know them about no women. He don't know them about no God. He don't know them about no money. He don't know them about no business. He don't know nothing. He just like to run his mouth over there. Man, I ain't gonna even respond, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I got a stalker cat. I don't know if it's a female posing as a dude or what, but dude keep making different accounts, man. Every time he come on, man, his comment is like, hey, what is it? What they call people who like kills? Oh, hey, sex offender. Or yeah, why don't you tell the people you're a sex offender? I'm like, man, who the hell is this dude? He did it, man, about 5 times, man. But it's always on the King Ray Ray channel. So I just blocked him. I'm like, man, who is this dude? Like this nigga crazy. But that type of thing right there, I didn't even mention it here. You know why? Because it don't matter to me. Like, I don't matter. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Whatever I've done, I'm okay with sharing it. So even if I was a sex offender, I just be on here and tell y'all, man, don't do the shit that I did. It'll mess you everywhere you go. You got to register. I use my life as a tool to share with you men. I don't talk about things that I didn't experience. And everything I talk to y'all about ain't bad. I mean, ain't good. I don't just talk to y'all about the good, man. You understand? I tell y'all about some things, man. A lot of these things that I've gone through and I've experienced, the decisions I made that were not good, the results of those just didn't affect me because I don't really care too much about nothing. But another man, those situations would ruin his world, man. Would turn his world upside down. So I share my life on, but like something like that, man, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. Because the thing is, man, I haven't done anything that I'm embarrassed of because I did all this in my life. I didn't do these things in anyone else's life. I didn't do these things in you guys' life. I didn't do that thing in other content creators' life. I didn't do that thing in political figures' life. I didn't do that thing is my life. This is my life. And I'm perfectly okay with sharing things, man. If they're pertinent to what I'm telling you guys about, then I'm gonna share my experience from them. Like that experience I shared with you guys the other night, man, about putting that chick out the car, man. Hey, man, that ain't nothing that I'm proud of. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't down on myself about it, but it ain't nothing to be proud of. It's just something I had to do. It was the principle. So it was something I had to do at that point. Now, would I do the same thing now? Probably. There's a chance I wouldn't, but there's also a much greater chance I would because I did it then. So I want you men to understand you cannot care about other people's judgment of you. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're not doing anything right or doing anything that looks successful or doing anything that makes people envious of you, nobody is ever gonna judge you. Nobody judges the bum that's sitting at the corner store with a bottle in a brown bag every day. People just pass by him. Sometimes give him some, sometimes go in and buy him some. But nobody judges him because nobody looks at him from an envious perspective. Nobody envies the neighborhood drunk. Jose Navarro, appreciate the $5 super chat. Jose says, how do you remove bad memories? You don't. You're going to have them shits for the rest of your life, brother. Bad memories are not going to be removed. And see, my thing is this. You shouldn't want to remove your bad memories. If you want to remove your bad memories, then you got to remove your good memories as well. You can't view it like that, bro. I want to take all the bad out of my life. Nah, bro. If you think they're bad memories, it's because you haven't learned the lesson from them yet. Bad memories are only situations that you haven't learned the lesson from yet. Once you learn the lesson from something, it's no longer bad because learning the lesson makes you a better man, and it's always great to learn a lesson. Always great to learn a lesson. So there's just no way you can There's just no way you can get away from that, man. You know, it's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So all you can do, man, if you haven't figured out what the lesson is, you got to sit, you got to decipher those things because they are going to be there. I mean, bro, I got bad memories when I was 3 years old. So trust me, your adult bad memories ain't going no damn well. But what you have to do is stop viewing them, like stop labeling them as bad. Whenever you label something as bad, psychologically, you embrace that thing as something that's affecting you in a negative manner. So don't look at it as bad memories. Think of them as memories that you haven't learned from yet. Because every memory in your life, bro, there's a lesson in it. There's a lesson in all of them. Now, I'm not going to sit and tell you that all these lessons are going to be life-altering lessons. Some of these things are just going to be lessons that you learn that you may have to pass on to somebody else who hasn't experienced that thing. But there is a lesson to learn in all of these things that you call bad memories. And there are going to be some tough lessons, be some tough pills to swallow, man. But break it down into 4 pieces, 8 pieces, 16 pieces, whatever you have to do to get that pill down. So besides caring about other people's judgment of you, you can never let a woman's words shape your opinion or overall outlook on another man. I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the most beta things ever. A woman has never been able to tell me about another man. I don't care if she's with that man for 15 years. A woman can never tell me about another man, and I shape my opinion of that man based on what that woman told me, unless she lets me talk to that man. And I'm telling you how true this is because I was dealing with a chick, man, once, man, and she was telling me about how this dude was and blah, blah, blah. And all of this right here, man, I happened to, man, come across the dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really even know who he was, man. But I don't remember how we ended up figuring out who each other was, man. But, man, I sat down and chopped it over that dude, man, about 20 minutes. And I knew right then that I was right not to pass any judgment on him, man, because, you know, the things he was telling me, man, and I'm going to be honest with you, and this is just me, how I function as a man. If I hear a woman's side of the story, then I hear a man's side of the story, I'm going to always take the man word over the woman word. I ain't saying that the man's going to be 100% honest and authentic about everything, but I'm more likely to take his word over the woman's word. Because I know this. I know that a man will sit down with you and in a face value conversation, that man will tell you mostly truth, if not all truth. A woman will tell you a lie even when she don't have to lie. A man will tell you a lie when there's a benefit for lying. A woman will tell you a lie when there's absolutely no benefit from lying. She'll just lie. They start as little girls just lying for no reason. A boy lies to stay out of trouble. A girl lies just because a lie is a good, friendly thing to tell today. The sun is out, so I'm going to tell a sunny lie. It's raining, so I'm going to tell a rainy lie. It's snowing, so I'm going to tell a cold lie. Ooh, it's hot outside. I'm going to tell a burning up lie. They just tell lies regardless. They like to tell lies. That's just what they do. That's one of their things. They practice telling lies from tiny little girls. That's why they're so good at it when they become adults. So you have to understand, man, that you cannot let, and even if the woman won with the man, bro, let me tell you something. I deal with brothers all through my life, man, who have allowed women out of all things. Bro, you let a woman dictate to you what your outlook of another man is supposed to be, and you don't even know the dude. You can't verify nothing she's saying, and you gonna let her shape your mind, man. You a beta male simp mangina. You a chump. Because the reason you doing that is because you so caught up on the female nature. The woman got you wide open, you know, she just got you open where you're just gonna take her word for it. Man, let me tell you something, bro. Man, bro, if I can tell you some of these experiences, I'll briefly tell you some of these experiences. Man, I had to put that iron on a fool before, man, because he done let some woman tease him up to think I'm some type of dude that I ain't, to tell him about a situation that didn't even go the way it does, and he gonna jump up and try to be a hero. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy out here, man. AJ, appreciate the $2 super chat, man. Bro, say cold hard facts, man. Appreciate you, bro. P. Jones, what up, man? Bro, say girl try to dominate on the bed. How I react to that? Shit, don't let her dominate, man. If a woman try to dominate you in bed, it's because you have a type of personality that she feel like she can do that to. And this is the thing, man. When you say dominate you in bed, what does that mean? Try to tell you what to do? Or she try to take over, man? Because if a woman trying to take over, man, is maybe that woman just look at you a type of man she want to give the most pleasure that she feel like she could ever give, man. I've had women take over, man. I had a woman, man. Listen, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you say take, I've had a woman take over a sexual interaction. Sometimes, man, as alpha male, bro, you want that. You know what I'm saying? You don't always want the woman to be overwhelmed by the alpha energy where she timid and you got to calm her down. You got to ease her into the scenario, man. That gets tiring and boring, man. So it's okay to have a woman, man, who, not a woman telling you left, right, hump, 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 stop, hump to the left, to the left, to the left, hump to the right, to the right, to the right, stop. About face, hump, 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 slower hump, faster hump. Now, if she doing all that right there, then yeah, bro. Yeah, wait a minute, man. She be choking you? You got to tell him, P. Jones, she be choking you, bro? Blaze high, no doubt, bro. Always two sides to a story, man. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Wait a minute now, man. If she be choking you or she be grabbing your hand because she wants you to choke her. We talking about two different ball games right here now, man. Now, if she be choking you, bro, you got a problem. And we gonna have to segue this joint into helping you solve this problem, man. So we'll let the brother get back in here, man, and say what he got to say. But so letting a woman's words, man, shape your opinion and overall outlook on another man, is you just can't do it, bro. You just can't do it because you got to understand this. A woman always wants you to side with her. She always wants to be the victim. She always wants you to view things from her perspective. And as a man, as an alpha man, you don't never view them from one perspective. I mean, you know the one thing that all women that I've dealt with have in common, and they tell me, well, you just don't understand. You don't ever see it from my side. You don't, I just want you to see it from my side. I'm like, Shot, I don't want to see it from your side. Your side is senseless. If I see it from your side and you see it from your side, how in the hell is that going to benefit us? Because your side can't lead us nowhere. Your side sucks. I won't listen to it from your side. I don't care about it from your side. That's a waste of time. We ain't got but 24 hours in the day. Why am I going to waste an hour looking at it from your side? And that's what I always say, man. Because, man, I'm like this, bro. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play game with no bras. I don't have time to play game with no dudes, man. I just don't have time to play. If I want to play, man, I play with my sons, man. I don't have time to play. Also, another thing is this, man. Leading into that, you beta as hell if you believe women are God, bro. Matter of fact, you worse than beta. You worse than beta. You scum if you believe women are God. As a brother, you're a scumbag, man. You're a dirt dauber if you believe women are God, man. You don't deserve to have a conversation with me about anything. You don't have to have a conversation with any man about anything. We need to zip your lips so you can't even talk no more. If you believe women are God, or you believe God is a woman. These boys be letting this come out of their mouths. God is a woman. I seen dude, man, nigga had to put a post up. He said, man, I've met God. And he was a black woman. I said, man, these niggas crazy. I said, these niggas is crazy, man. If you think the woman is God, man, you can't talk to me about nothing that mean manhood. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all, man. Vivek Duvernay, man. Look at our brothers. And so that's one of those things, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know where those guys get that concept, man. That idea has to be taught to you by a woman. Only a woman. I know ain't no grown. Now one of these dudes who say that have not been taught that by a man. I can promise you that. No man taught these dudes that God is a woman or the black woman is God. No man taught them that. A woman taught them that. And only a certain type of man accepts that. Only a certain type of man accepts that. Because it's just not reality. It's not something that's even logical. How can you accept that? And let me tell you something. The reason you get caught up into that is because it's also better to let what women want be the primary driving force behind your decision making. A lot of dudes, man, don't even like to wear skinny pants. They wear skinny pants because women like skinny pants. They wear skinny pants in the flood. They wear crops. These be crops and capris. They wear capris because women like capris. They wear certain fashion because women like certain fashion. They wear certain brand name because women like certain brand name. They drive certain car because women like. They let everything they do be determined by what women want. And the crazy thing is, 9 times out of 10, when a woman thinks she knows what she wants, she really don't. She get it, and she be like, I think I want something else too. You can't be what women want. You can't do what women want because women want everything. You can't be the type of man women want. They want every type of man. Beta males have women. Alpha males have women. Pimps have women. Simps have women. Rich men have women. Poor men have women. Tall men have women. Short men have women. Fit men have women. Fat men have women. Rich men have women. Broke men have women. Educated men have women. College dropout men have women. Women want everything. You can't look at no group of men anywhere and say those men, none of those men get any women. You can't look at any type of car, any brand of car, any look of car, any style of car that women don't want. You can't look at any type of hairstyle that women don't want. You can't look at any type of sexual partner that women don't want. I remember a time when I was coming up, man, I think it was in Chicago, man. I'll never forget, man. It was on national news. The fire department had to come into a chick apartment, man, because she was stuck with her dog. She was having sex with her dog and they got stuck. You know how dogs, when dogs do their thing, man, they swell up inside of a dog. That's why they be stuck together like that. And, you know, this woman was stuck with her dog, man. They had to come in there and get her. We see them all the time with other women. It ain't no race of man on the planet that they won't get with. Every woman on the planet will get with any race of any man because women want everything, bruh. There ain't nothing they don't want. They want success and failure. They want wealth and food stamps. They want to be controlled and they want to be in control. They want everything. So you're a beta male, simp mangina if you around here living your life based on what women want because you run around in circles like a chicken with his head cut off. Every damn year you're trying to be something different. Because women want everything. They want everything, man. Now, another thing, man, is blaming other folks for your decisions and the consequences and repercussions thereof. If your life is bad, it's because of decisions you made. Yeah, those decisions might have been influenced by something, but so what? It was still a decision you made. Because let me tell you something. Damn near every decision you made that was influenced by something causing you to do the wrong decision, you had enough shit around you showing you that you should do the right thing. Not many of us have made decisions that we just didn't know what we were doing. We knew what we were doing and did them anyway. We knew what we were doing and did it anyway. Because that's just what we do. As men, that's just what we do. We think we know every damn thing. So even when somebody's telling us don't do that, all it takes is for one sucker to tell us, hey, man, I did it. They say, hey, man, I'm married now. Man, you know how rare it is to see some people that have been married for 50 years? And when you see a man, the woman always look younger than the man. Because even if his marriage lasts that long, he's driving that fool crazy, man. He lost himself. If you see a couple, man, that been married 50 years, man, older couple, man, whenever you talk to them, man, the woman gonna do all the talking. It's rare. It's rare that you find an older couple, man, and the man dominant. It's rare. You find a man and woman do all the talking. Answer questions for the man, man. Try to, tell. And the man may not. I ain't saying the man a sucker and he do everything the woman tell him, but the woman leads the relationship. You know what I'm saying? The woman leads the relationship, especially when it comes to communicating with other people. The woman is she's the communicator of the two, and a lot of time, man, she could be communicating in ways that the dude don't support. I told you, man, I was renewing my auto insurance, man, and I was in there, man, and this woman, man, she was talking to the dude like he was a little boy, man. These people had to be about 55, 60 years old, man. She was talking to him like he was a little boy, man. It's telling them everything, telling them what to sign, telling them what not to get, telling them what not to pay for, telling them telling them about her car, telling them about this. And man, she was doing all that, man. And I swear, as soon as I took my phone out, man, started trying to record it, man, she stopped talking. Because I was finna get the audio on that, bro. I was finna hear that. He did not respond one time. And we was in a public place. And I know some beta male semi-Johnny gonna say, well, that means he's a man. He's mature. He didn't respond to that. He just let her talk to him any kind of way because it didn't mean nothing to him. Yeah, well, if you get to the point where disrespect don't mean nothing to you, because like even when I was saying earlier, man, that you don't care about people judgment, but if somebody come in and disrespect you, you're gonna put them in check. Disrespect will not be tolerated. It's a totally different ball game right there. And that's real talk, man. So, the reality of the scenario, man, is, we have to, you know what, man? What I'm gonna start doing in here, man, I'm gonna pick a couple of guys, man, to give them some game, man. Well, that ain't too big a question. You should know the answer to that. I mean, you got to understand this, man. What I'm saying is this: he may not be a total pushover sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some older guys, man. Like all I train is older people, man. And I know some older guys, man. They got all the money in the situation. Well, they old lady got a little money too, but she brought a little money to the equation. But I've seen him. She be talking some crazy shit, man. He just listen to her. He don't say nothing. He just listen. But she be wanting him to do something crazy. Man, he don't listen. And she said, "Are you gonna do it?" Then he just call her name, such and such. That's all he says. Like if her name's Sarah, and now she be talking, she, "Are you gonna do it?" He said, "Sarah." Like I don't hear no more of this crazy shit. Now I listen to your crazy ass all day. So it'd be that type of thing. So I'm not saying these guys are just total pushover suckers, but you get to the point where you soften up so much to accepting your wife's things. This is what I'm saying about this scenario. You get to the point where you be in that scenario so long to where you just soften up to who she is and you just ignore it. And so she's able to act a damn fool wherever y'all go. And you're okay with that. Because you're in a scenario and you've been in there so long where you just gone comfortable with her acting a fool. I don't want to get comfortable with a woman acting a fool. I don't want to have her ass around me acting a fool. She can go act a fool somewhere else. I don't need that in my life, and neither do you. So another thing is this, man. When you blame other folks for your decisions and the consequences thereof, you're basically saying you control my life. You made me do something that I didn't want to do. You forced me to do something that I knew wasn't good for me. You knew it wasn't good for me, but you forced me to do it. You made me do something that was harmful to me. I couldn't do anything different because you overpowered me and forced me to do this thing that was bad for me. So I'm going to blame you because it's your fault that I did that thing. And that's real talk, man. And see, me, my thing, man, I'm just old school with it, man. Like, I think a woman's supposed to bow down. That's just what I think. I think a woman's supposed to bow down. Especially, man, if you done put yourself together, you got everything in order. You know what I'm saying? You strive to be on alpha version of yourself, man. You got your money strong, man. You got your body game strong, man. You got your mental health in order, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, you running your own thing, man. You got your own business, man. You're an entrepreneur, man. You doing all that, man. Man, I'm not finna deal with no woman talking crazy. I don't want her around me. I don't have to accept the woman who talks crazy. Just say, okay, I'm just gonna ignore her. Why don't I ignore her permanently if I gotta ignore her ass? That's what they think, man. That's what they think, Prime. They think it makes you a real man to tolerate a woman's disrespect. Like I be hearing dudes talking about, well, it's not about a woman's submission. It's about her cooperating. It's about cooperation. But nigga, what's the difference? Submission is cooperation, but it's cooperation on every level. The men who say it's not about submission, it's about cooperation. They tell me, okay, man, that's 50-50 relationship talk. That's a 50-50 term, cooperation, corroboration. All these are 50-50 terms. We don't use terms like that, man. Jose Navarro, appreciate the $5 super chat. Jose say, man, should I date a woman that drinks or smoke weed? It just depends, man. If you drink or smoke weed, I guess you should. I mean, if you don't, then I wouldn't. Now I know some beta males are gonna say, well, what if you drink and smoke weed? You think a woman should be? Oh, yeah, of course. Some things are okay for a man that aren't okay for a woman. We're not the same. Men and women are not the same. Men and women are not equal. Men and women are not the same. Men and women are not equal. I say again, men and women are not the same. Men and women are not equal. What's good for us is not good for them. What's good for the goose is not necessarily good for the gander, man. So, I mean, if you drink and smoke weed, cool. If not, man, then nah, bro. You don't have to settle for a woman that do some shit that you don't even like. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line about this, man, is being the most alpha version of yourself, man. You do what works for you. You do what's best for you. And doing beta shit is never best for anyone. So you do what's best for you, but then you ain't doing a whole bunch of beta male seminar China activity. Be real mahogany, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say the gospel this week has been fire every day. I appreciate you. Salute and shout out to everyone in here soaking up game. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate the super chat, man. And the words of encouragement, man. Appreciate that, brother. Now, so when you dedicate, and I tell you something else, man. And this is, for me, this is the biggest one. You beta as hell if you dedicate yourself to making a woman happy. You beta as hell, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It ain't cool that you beta like that. But you beta as hell, man, if you dedicate yourself to making a woman happy. If a woman's happiness, man, is on your itinerary, bro, if it's on your to-do list, man, you beta as hell, man. Prince already told you, maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. She's never satisfied. Women are never satisfied. Women are never satisfied, bruh. Women are only satisfied momentarily, not long enough to say, ooh, she got satisfaction. Women can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. They can't get no satisfaction, bruh. So any man that's around here trying to satisfy women, man, you're always going to lose. You're always going to be wasting time. You're always going to be wasting energy. You're never going to be the most alpha version of yourself because spending your time pacifying women and satisfying women is beta as hell, homie. I ain't lying. It's beta as hell, dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you're going to after 7 shit if you want to. You'll be a one-hit wonder. So for me, man, that's a big one. Dedicating yourself to making women happy. Woo, woo, boy, that's rough. To make a woman happy. Because you can't dedicate yourself to making women happy. If you're a man who dedicates yourself to making women happy, then you're only going to dedicate yourself to making one woman happy at a time. You're a one-woman man. Giving all your time, energy, and focus to some shit you don't even want to be doing is beta as hell. Now, I didn't say giving some time, energy, and focus to something you don't want to be doing, because sometimes you got to make that sacrifice. You got to do that. But giving all your time, energy, and focus to something you don't even want to be doing is beta as hell, bro. Man, you beta as hell, man. If you giving all the time you got, man, to something that you hate, and that means you're giving none of the time to something you love. Don't make no sense to me, man. Don't make no sense. Wake up every day, man, miserable as hell. Go to bed every night, miserable as hell. Think your life sucks. And that's a travesty, man. And many men do it. Many men have done it. And now when you think about it, man, you gave all your time and effort, energy, and blood, sweat, and tears, man, to a job, man, you ain't even got no more. Let me tell you something. If you had some lawnmowers on the back of the truck, guarantee you'll still be cutting. Just because we in the middle of a pandemic does not mean the grass stops growing. The grass is still growing out here, man, at a phenomenal rate. And let me tell you the biggest one to me, man. I was going to say it to the end, but I got to put this on now, man. When you ask what women bring to the table, that question in itself is beta as hell. That question in itself is beta as hell. Arcane, man, appreciate the super chat, bro. Said BOA, what do you do when the girl come over after sex? It depends on, you know, how much I enjoy her, man. Depends on how much. It depends on how much I enjoy it. And if I enjoy enough, man, she gonna spend the night, man, because I want to knock that thing off again. You know what I'm saying? It really all depends on what kind of vibe, man, we got, man. Because if we got a real strong sexual chemistry, I already know, man, well, you know, sex gonna be off the chain. And when it's off the chain like that, man, and let me tell you what I do, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of game right here, man, because I might pull this one down depending on how much I cuss in it. But let me give y'all a little bit of game right here. When a woman come over, a woman shouldn't be coming to your crib if y'all don't have a real strong sexual chemistry. I'm talking about the type of sexual chemistry, man, where everything just to turn on fire when y'all around one another. That type of thing right there. That's the only woman who should be coming to your crib. That's the only woman who crib you should be going to. And that's my problem with these boys who be out here chasing these women down, man, because every woman they deal with, they don't have that type of sexual energy with her. But they still want to go have sex with her. You should never have sex with a woman you don't have that strong sexual energy, that strong sexual chemistry with, rather. Anytime you don't have a sexual chemistry that's out of this damn world, that woman ain't for you. Now that I've said that, once you get that woman to your crib, don't cut that woman as soon as she get there. Don't cut that woman as soon as she get there. You let that woman come over, tell her to bring an overnight bag. Y'all chill. Let me tell you what's off the chain, bro. And this is real talk. This shit has never failed. You let that woman come over, man, and you get her hot and bothered. You make sure that you got her wired up, because you're gonna be wired up too, just to be honest with you. Sexual chemistry like that, the more wired up she get, the more wired up you're gonna be. Don't cut that woman, man, till y'all go to sleep. Sit up, do what y'all do, man. If y'all sip, if y'all blow some trees, man, whatever y'all do. Eat good, man. Sit up, man. Chill, man. Have around. Be all touchy-feely, man. Just make sure the whole space stay hot and bothered the entire time. But then go get in the bed and wake up in the middle of the night and beat our back out. Boy, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing like laying up with a chick, man, that you've been wanting to cut all night long, man. And you wake up in the middle of the night, man, by 1 o'clock in the morning, man, hard as Chinese arithmetic. Because let me tell you something that's going to be that you ain't know. If you wake up in the middle of the night, hard as Chinese arithmetic, I want you to put your hand in her panties and see what's going on in there. And I guarantee you it's Niagara Falls. So what you do, you wake her up to the wood. Wake her up to the wood. And when she first wake up to it, it's going to be like she dreaming of having sex because she ain't going to be all the way awake. And boy, if you put a woman in a dream state with man where she getting her back broke and she was already horny as hell. So if she dreaming, trust me, brother, she dreaming about you. Man, you wake up like that, and by the time she wake fully up, it's already on. You splashing all in the water park. Man, let me tell you something, bro. That is bananas. That's bananas, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is bananas. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't work that well when you got an old lady at the crib. It ain't same. The novelty ain't that. It work a little bit when you got an old lady at the crib, but y'all gotta have sexual chemistry, man, that stands the test of time, bro. And I'll be honest with you, man. It's possible to meet a woman, man, you got sexual chemistry with that stand the test of time, man. That is very possible. And I think that's the type of woman you should hold on to, man. You should keep that woman around unless she puts herself in a position where she can't be kept around. But if she does things that she needs to do to keep herself around, man, you keep her around, man. Because when it all boils down, when you interact with a woman, man, what you need most from a woman, man, is good, strong intimacy, man. That's what you need from her. I mean, outside of her contributions to whatever you got going on, I'm talking about physically interacting between you and that woman. What positive energy can that woman give you, man? Is always gonna be, man, intimacy, man. Always gonna be intimacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is, man. It's always gonna be intimacy, man. And if you got the right sexual chemistry with a woman, man, then the intimacy just is off the chain, bro. It's so off the chain where you don't even need it every day. That's why I say, man, if you got one, man, you live with her every day, man, it's rare. Now there are some occasions, man, where two people, man, just had that type of chemistry all around. It is possible. It is possible to come into contact with a woman that you just click with like that. I've done it a couple of times in my life, just only two. I've done a couple of times in my life, and for me, where they want to take it, I wasn't ready for that then. I ain't ready for that now. I ain't never be ready for that. I ain't never be ready for that because I don't want that. I don't want it. So, when it all boiled down to it, man, we've gotten to the point where now I say a lot of time, man, that a woman got to bring more. A woman got to be able to contribute more. Yeah, she got to be able to contribute more if we gonna go deeper. Now, if she gonna solidify a spot in my life, that's what I mean when I say a woman got to contribute more. If she gonna see a spot in my life, but let me tell you something, man. Asking a woman what she brings to the table is bait as hell, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because she don't bring nothing to the table. What a woman gonna bring to your table, bro? How many chairs you got at your table? 6? Well, if you got 6 placemats and you got 6 dinner sets, what's she gonna bring to that table? The chef already in there cooking the food. What's she gonna bring to your table? It's a beta male question. Because you don't even need to ask what a woman can bring to the table. All you need to know is what you expect from a woman. Your expectations are what a woman has to meet. You can't just say what a woman got to bring to the table and she got some shit with her that you can't use, and then you say, okay, well, she got this, I'll figure out a way to use it. Nah, you already have your knowledge of what a woman needs to contribute to your life if she's gonna be in it. The only woman you want to deal with is a woman who contributes that. So you don't have to worry about what a woman brings to the table. All you have to do is worry about if a woman can contribute that thing. What you bring to the table. Do you give a woman an opportunity to put face value on shit that ain't valuable? I'm educated. I don't care. But that's what your education supposed to mean to me is what I want to know. When they always talk about they educated, I just want to know what that means. You only care about a woman education and woman money if your money messed up, bruh. A woman can only bring something to your table when your money messed up. If you ain't situated. Because if you situated, you don't want a woman to bring that to your table anyway. You ain't even thinking about that question. And that's real, bruh. Jose Navarro, appreciate the $2 super chat. Jose say, man, I'm in my 30s. I want more than sex now. Hey, that's real talk, bro. You got to want more than sex, man. You got to want more than sex. Sex just don't add up to nothing, man. It ain't worth nothing. And I'm talking about that's real talk, brother. If I ain't gonna never tell you nothing else, I'm gonna tell you that. You know, the reality of the situation is this, man. Asking a woman what she brings to the table is like asking her, how can you help me feed myself? Like, it's even worse than that. It's like asking a woman, how can you match my value? I never ask a woman no shit like that. How can you match my value? She can't match my value. I don't even want her to strive to do that. I just want her to do the hell I tell her to do, man. That's all a woman can bring to the table, man, doing what you tell her to do. Don't make no sense, man. Another thing, brothers, is this right here, man. Not being in control of your time is beta as hell. I'm going to be honest with you, man. My problem with the workforce is not that you work 8 hours, because I'm going to be honest with you. Shit, man, there's some days, man, where I go 3 days on 6 or 7 hours of sleep. But I get to place it how I want to. I don't want 8 or 10 consecutive hours out of my day dedicated to something that's not in my best interest. So not being in control of your time, especially, man, when you let a woman control your time. When a woman tell you when y'all gonna have sex, man, she controlling your time. When a woman tell you when you can come over, when she gonna call you in. I had somebody ask me a comment the other day, man. I told my girl to call. They said, man, they told the girl to text them later. She texted me at midnight. Come on, bro. As men, we got to understand anything. I agree with you, man. Western women are ruined, man. Real talk, man. And, you know, I'm working on a piece, man. I got a piece coming up, man. It's gonna be a pretty lengthy piece, and you know, it's about that very thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about the Americanized. You know, we'll talk about it, man, because it's you know, we're looking at a global pandemic right now, but we can't allow that to cause us to overlook what's real outside of that pandemic. You know, all of the things that were in place before that pandemic, as far as people's interaction with one another, people expectation, those things are still going on because those things were pretty much handled on social media. All of those things was, you know, was social media projects or properties. And you got to understand, man, that sitting at home right now, man, social media is blowing up even more. So what you got to understand is whatever state those women are in, they're going to stay in that state. They're not going to change. They're not going to turn into anything else, man. And that's why I say not being in control of your time. You can give a chick your time. You can give your time and your money and your sex. Come on, bro. Got 278 watching, man. We got 109 likes, man. Let me tell you something. Those goddamn likes are free. Those likes free, man. I've been on this joint almost an hour. Damn, the 300 people here, man. Y'all can hit the like. Hit the damn like button, man. Just do it when you come in every time. Man, let me tell you something. It's beta as hell not to hit the like button on the video or you watching it, especially if you getting something from it. If you're getting something from a video, man, you ain't got to super chat. You ain't got to send no money. You ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to join no channel. But if your ass getting information from a channel, valuable information, man, it's bait as hell, man, not to like the damn content, man. It just is. We know it is. When I go to people's channel, man, let me tell you something. I've been liking the hell out of camera content and live streaming content, man, for the past 3 weeks. Every time I go somewhere, if I get one tidbit of information from it, I like it. If I catch them live, I super chat them. You understand? I treat them just like I treat everybody else. I super chat my questions to them. And I like every video that I go to, man, and I get something out of it. I just do. That's the like ain't for the content or the content creator. The like is for what you got out of it. Be real. Appreciate that $5 super chat, bro. Say most women you meet today have a raspy voice, drink too much alcohol, eat like slobs, and drowning in debt. Take this pandemic to refocus on self. Hey man, you know what? What if I could pin that to the top, brother? If I could pin that to the top, I would pin that to the top. I'm gonna read that again from my brother. Be Real Mahogany. Most women you meet today have a raspy voice, drink too much alcohol, eat like slobs, and drowning in debt. Take this pandemic to refocus on self. Take this pandemic to say, damn these females, bro. You can't get to them anyway. You got an excuse to say, damn these females. You being helped. You didn't have to use your your lack of internal fortitude, your lack of intestinal fortitude, your lack of your spiritual strength to resist those women. Now you don't have a choice. Now is the time to build yourself up to the very least, to the very greatest compound you could be, man. You got to do it. Now is the time. Another thing is this, man, compromising your freedom for a partnership with a woman. Man, you get into the married relationship with a chick, man, it's over. I don't care what nobody say, man. It changes a part of you. I ain't saying you're going to be a yes, dear, into that, but it changes a part of you, man. Compromising your freedom for a partnership with a woman. I'm not going to enjoy this single life no more. I'm going to get with this woman. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want to be free no more. I want to be locked up. I want to be in an institution. Valuing anything except the money and the honey. How can she contribute to your money? And how sweet is that honey? That's all the woman can bring to the table. Everything else are just minor adjustments on that. All she can bring is the money and the honey, bro. Nothing else. You look around, man, I'm telling you, bro, that's all she can. I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you what you know. As a matter of fact, I'm reminding you what you know, not just telling you what I know. And let me tell you something crazy. You know it's bait as hell to think there's still benefit to marrying a woman. But a bunch of cats out here are still scheduled to marry women, man. On these, a lot of cats are still scheduled. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me, man. What's the benefit? I've been asking niggas, man, for 3 years. What's the benefit? You know what I got out of it? In-house sex. And I'd be like, you can have sex in your house whenever you get ready. All you got to do is have a chick come over. But I don't want no, you got to understand, bro. Valuing anything other than the honey and the money, man, just don't make no sense. Like you're valuing things that have no value. It's like you trying to go somewhere and pay $100 with a penny. It just don't work, bro. It don't work. No benefit to marrying a woman, bro. And another thing, man, not accepting yourself for the way you want to be and instead settling for what you allowed others to shape you into. We spend a little time on that one. When you don't accept yourself for who you are, it means that you hate the version of yourself that you are. That's exactly what that means. When you allow yourself to be shaped into what others want you to be, they only get temporary benefit but you have long-term repercussions of transforming yourself into something you don't want to be. It's just not the way to go about it. So, all right, brothers. I just want to come on through the joint, man. Let me see what you're doing. Just join the family, man. Legacy T, join the fam, bro. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. I got a great piece coming up for my members tomorrow, man. Great piece coming up for the members, man. So I appreciate y'all supporting, man. I appreciate everybody supporting, man. It's been real in the field, man. You know, we getting our numbers back up, man. We still got a ways to go, man. We still got a ways to go. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. We're going to go ahead sliding up out of here, man. All the super chatters, man. My brothers, SJ. Oh, I see SJ. My brother SJ and D Flames. I see Flames. My brothers, D Flames, SJ. I also saw YMC earlier. So YMC, man, I appreciate you being in the joint. D Flames, I appreciate you being in the joint. SJ3, I appreciate you being in the joint. Working that wrench, man. Didn't have to turn to the Grinch, man. I appreciate it. Afi Kingdom, what up, Fee? It's the mob, baby. Salute, bro. Congrats on the 20K. And then chat rolling. Congrats on 20K players. You cannot lead women if you're chasing them. Church. Another one that I need to post to the top. You cannot lead women if you're chasing them. You can't. You can't lead from the back, bruh. Arcane, man. Appreciate super chat. I would say the amount. I don't even know how much that is, man. Probably 15 cents. Arcane say 99% of men in town beta. How I get this alpha energy? You got to grow it. You can't just go buy it from the store in 6-packs. You got to learn how to eliminate the beta from you, man. You got to look at the decisions you make that don't turn out good, man, and just man the fuck up. This ain't just for you, Kane. This for everybody. Sometimes, man, ain't no quick release way to go ahead and change your outlook on the situation. Sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to man up and make a drastic move sometimes. It ain't going to kill you. That's what we have to do, man. You just gotta suck it up, and sometimes man, you just gotta understand that before you can get the alpha energy, you gotta eliminate the beta energy. Oh, gee, what up? What up? Man, they gotta shut down, man. I got a couple of private spots I'm gonna try Sunday though, man. They didn't shut down the fishing in this region, man. Where in the 2 states I fish. But anyway, man, I hope that was beneficial to you, man. I'm gonna get on out there, John, man, so I can take me a quick power nap, man, before I start uploading this content to Patreon, man. If you're not on the Patreon, man, you're missing out. So I appreciate y'all being in, man. It's been real in the field, my Mod Squad brothers. Appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead out this thing, man. But let's head out of here the right way. All right, let's do this, man. All right, we out of here, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Real talk. My squad, we out for sure this time. Peace.
You know